today we have the Lil TJ situation is disturbing. I have not heard about Lil TJ since since what? Since he dissed Blackboy Max? No, wrong Lil TJ. I'm thinking about the wrong Lil TJ. I have not heard of this little girl since 2015. Now, if you guys don't know who she is an OG rage baiter. She was a little kid that her big brother would tell her to say this stuff, and she would flex like cars, houses, and money that her mom was selling, or she was like a real estate agent. She was an OG rage baiter. I'm not gonna lie, I hated this girl.
Tay has always been a mystery online.
Yep.
For those of you who don't remember, back in 2016 to 2018, there was this little girl dubbed Lil Tay who went viral after she made countless videos flexing cars, money, and designer items.
Once. You already know what it is. Lil Tay, the youngest flex of the century. I'm only 9 years old, but I'm richer than all y'all broke
She was 9?
haters. This female kitchen is bigger than your whole entire living room, and I got 4 more houses. This costs more to your rent. My toilet costs more to your rent.
I'm not gonna lie. To this day, she still pissed me off. I don't know where she is now. Damn, how old was I when this shit was going around? Cause I think we may be the same age. I gotta find out.
Everything in my bathroom costs more to your rent. And see, this is my closet. Everything here would be designer. Gucci, Louis, Versace.
Man, that ain't your closet. Shut up.
That someone was essentially coaching her behind the scenes to say and do these outlandish things.
And it's funny, because I don't think her brother ever revealed himself. She turned 18 either yesterday or the day before. No! If she turned 18, don't tell me she's playing a bad baby move. I really hope not. I really hope this is not what this video is about.
You need to be, like, more ignorant. You have to be like, ooh,
teaching her how to act?
Lil Tay out here.
You still irrelevant, like I said last time. What do I say?
That is when everyone saw behind the curtain, and the girl more or less disappeared after her mother, father, and brother started catching a lot of flack from people saying this was a form of abuse. Yeah. Personally, I think that her brother was the one behind the persona, but it's kind of a moot point at this time. Then 2 years ago in 2023, she would return once again with another attempt to garner clout, where she and her brother...
You know what's crazy? A lot of people did think she was dead. I personally didn't really, not to sound rude, shout out to all the dead people. I'm just saying, I just didn't really care about that. Because, we knew her. We knew her. We knew she was going to fake somehow, and it turned out it was fake. Now, what caught me off guard, and there's a ton of weirdos, is how they were looking at her music video and stuff like that, and they were like, yeah, and like, damn, how, what I'm saying, she bad. Yeah, y'all gotta go check out their hard drives. That's all I gotta say.
They're literally fake their own deaths to try and create some buzz around the Lil Tay brand.
The teen rapper, whose real name is Claire Hope, and who rose to fame online in 2018, has passed away.
Once this was outed as a hoax where they said they got hacked apparently, she would then return to her flexing, shit-talking ways.
5 years and y'all still broke! The GOAT is back! 5 years, and I'm still the youngest one out. Yo hating ass bitches were hating on me when I was 9 years old, talking all this shit when you don't fucking know me, so stop fucking talking. You did not come up. You had 5 years to come up, and you didn't.
She also spent time saying how her dad was a horrible person, that he was allegedly posting...
Whoa, wait. I don't mean that she was, I meant she's still annoying. Like, she still pissed me off. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. Don't take this out of context, yo. Yo, oh my god. Yeah, no, we're cooked.
And looking for woman ads on Craigslist, feeding her a diabolical diet, making her wear undersized clothing. Really? And that basically both he and his girlfriend needed to be investigated by CPS due to her horrible living conditions. And I guess that was her explanation as to where she had been. Other than that, she was still chasing clout, dropping bullshit music, and with these latest antics, it really just shows the disgusting nature of our current society.
Is her music really that bad? We might have to check it out after this video. Actually, nah. Yeah, I'll check it out a different time.
And though these tweets have now been deleted because they were against Twitter's TOS, I did screen grab them because I knew they were going to be important in the future. And so this entire situation kind of came across my radar when I saw this tweet. If this post gets 10k likes, I'll seriously consider making the OF.
No!
And I'm sure a lot of you in your head right now with
No! See, this is exactly what I was saying. This is exactly what I was saying. Like, come on, really? You can't make this shit up, dog.
How old is Lil Tay? It seemed like just a couple years ago, she was a very small girl. Well,
Yeah.
as it turns out, time does fly, and this was actually posted 6 days before her 18th birthday. It seems like she's essentially been planning on having a very similar rollout test
What I
in
said?
Catch Me Outside.
What I say? Oh my god, dude. Like, you deadass cannot make this up.
Bad Barbie girl, who was also teasing a pay-for-play link on the days leading up to when she would be legal age to do that.
I hope
You
Lil Tay did
recently
not go
started
with
an
this.
OnlyFans account, correct? Is it true you made over $1 million in your first 6 hours?
Yes.
This was also her bio this time, where she says, should I drop the link?
Oh my god. I really hope this is like a marketing stunt and she actually did not. Why the hell she has Discord? You know what? We're thinking about the wrong things right now, Omar. We gotta stop young girls from doing this. So I really hope this was just a marketing scheme. I really, really, really hope she did not actually go through with this.
Then she got even bolder with her messaging, sharing a photo that I'm going to have to censor of Sabrina Carpenter posing nude on a Rolling Stone magazine.
What? Where? Okay, hold on. We gotta see that. We gotta see that. Hold on. We gotta see that. Where's Sabrina Carpenter? Oh, I couldn't find it, guys. Damn.
And she's once again asking, shall I remake this on my OF if I make one on July 29th? And so she would pretty much continue with her ad campaign.
So, it's my 18th birthday?
I'm too excited about Sabrina Carpenter. Yo, you can't hate me, man. This nobody's mind control me doing something to me, man. I feel like Pedro Pascal. I get anxiety. I need Sabrina Carpenter near me. You know what I'm saying?
On July 29th? And every male has been counting down to it and literally
Every male.
telling me
Whoa. Every male. Not me. I have not been counting down to your release, okay? Don't put every male in there.
to drop the link the second I turn 18. Girlies, what do you think? Should I do it?
I mean, I won't lie to you guys. Anyone who was counting down to this, like they had a little time.
I feel disgusted that I shared. Oh, that's a new word. I've never seen that word. But your birthday's on July? Oh yeah, no, you're cooked. GG's.
Timer set on their phone needs to be investigated by the FBI.
That's what
she
I
would then
said.
run a poll asking this same question,
Don't drop
and
a-
2/3 of the people said, "Don't drop that link.
Yes!
Don't ruin the rest of your life."
Yes!
Because honestly, once you
Don't.
go down that path, people are just going to look at you in a certain way. It's going to
Yes.
be very hard to get respect in other realms
Look at
of
Bad
your life.
Daddy. She got her, 2 million the 6 hours, and then after that, nobody really talks about her. I have not seen anything related to her ever since Catch Me Outside, to be honest. So you're probably gonna end up like that, you know what I'm saying? If you do that, so please don't do that. And you're still young.
Just ask someone like Mia Khalifa, who spent, I believe, only a couple of months in the corn industry, and she's noted multiple times how it completely destroyed her from a mental standpoint, and also really
yeah.
limited her future career opportunities.
I mean, yeah, I feel like you gotta downgrade yourself, especially if you're doing corn, because like you gotta understand, you're doing what people with that's supposed to be sacred and intimate, but you're doing it for millions and you're doing it every day. Well, I imagine like if you're doing it a lot of times, and most of the time it's not even love. At that point, I feel like it would destroy me if I'm just going. Well, first of all, if I'm going crazy first on fine shit, you know what I'm saying, I'm not gonna hate on it. But if I'm doing it every day, and we throw in the chop shit in here and there, we get a torta in there here and there, I'm gonna feel some type of way, you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? It do destroy you.
So I'm mature enough to get death threats at 9, but not mature enough to launch an OF at 18. And this whole
What?
behavior would actually get her account suspended for around
Yes.
a week. But on
W-
Elon's Twitter,
Rare
nothing is
Twitter W.
really
Hey, I'm
forever,
just
so
speaking the
she would
truth.
find her way back to all the sick
Oh, hi, I'm
fucks.
again.
She would
Oh,
follow
great.
this up by saying, I'm 18 now, where are all the pay pigs?
Oh,
And to me, it's just so
hell.
ironic, because for years she was out here calling everyone broke, saying that they needed to get like her and get their bag up, and then the very second that she turns 18, the very second that she's eligible to do this shit, she's taking that dirty money, baby.
You already know what the f going on. Lil Tay's dropping the youngest link of the century.
Yo! Lil Tay. I was about to say congrats on you coming back. Go do your thing. Become a streamer. Everybody's becoming a streamer. Just do streaming. Why you gotta drop a link? Don't do that. I'm dead at stressing, yo. I'm stressing. Don't.
Calendars tomorrow, 3 p.m. EST,
Oh,
and
hell
nobody.
no. Who you think you are? Me trying to announce my next stream? Like, no. I promise you, nobody's tuning in for that.
Including my family, including the grown-ass haters, is gonna stop me. You know why? Lil Tay rich and finna get richer, bitch!
Oh, hell.
And I just have the feeling that no one in her life is actually trying to stop her from doing this.
I highly
But I
doubt
would
it.
say that most sensible people would not suggest making this type of life-altering decision
Yes.
the very second that you can. Especially
Yes.
where she has other, like, modern-day avenues
see,
such
she's
as streaming
streaming.
where she can
That's
still make
good.
money.
Just do
and I
that.
actually have the feeling that her
I'm gonna
loser
sp-
brother is still the
appreciate
one
that.
behind this entire fiasco. Just look at what he said. This was apparently during one of her Instagram live streams. And keep in mind, guys, this shit is just all for promo.
Why are you on live and telling people you're gonna drop a fucking link?
So I'm just gonna disappoint everybody that's been waiting since 2023 and even 2018.
Whoa, we are hearing way too much. We are hearing way too much. First of all, you said there's people waiting since 2023. And then you say there is people waiting 2018. Oh my god. Is that not insane ass statement? Yes! Yes, that is. A very insane one at that. Holy shit. Lil Tay, we gotta find new houses. We're putting you on foster homes. Enjoy.
By now.
Bro, what in the...
She really said
This might be trying to pre-order since she was a little. That's what's crazy, that she may be like, she may just be saying it to get attention, but there's definitely some old 38-year-old man who's sitting on Twitter deadass waiting for it to drop.
that everyone who's been waiting since 2018,
See?
which was, if I'm doing the math correctly, 7 years ago, you know, when she was 11 years old. I don't know, I just can't help but lose a little bit more faith in humanity as the days go by.
Me
By
too.
now.
Bro, what in the Americanized capitalistic shit is this?
Capital. What? Everything is about the bag. You're just mad that you're broke. You're mad that no agency came to you before your 18th birthday and said,
I'm
"Hey,
not
we'll give you
keeping it a
30
book. I've seen better acting in Tomorrow's Teaching than here. I'm not keeping it a book. As an actor, this is offensive.
40 mil to drop a link. Am I right or am I right?
Yeah, that's some capping ass bullshit. No one offered her $40 million
And what,
to
Omar?
drop a link.
What do you mean in what? Why are you questioning me? Did I say something out of context? You seem better. See, I knew you had that pre-ready. That's why I had to say Tomorrow's Teachings. You're not catching me.
I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if her sick fuck of a brother wasn't the one recording the content.
That's
Oh,
a
hell
flex.
no.
That's a flex. It's not
I think 30 mi- I
Pretty
think 30
zesty,
never
too.
flex.
contributing
He
something
got a
to
little.
society.
I get good grades from
Yo,
school.
get
I
off-
mean,
Yeah, I know what kind of man you
dead
are.
ass?
Bro, get the
Are we dead ass? The link is dropping whether you want it or not.
Hey, yeah.
Get off alive.
She then would go on to say, I did it, link in bio, all content shot at 12:01 on my 18th birthday. And then she posts this picture where she's wearing this shirt that says, Corn Star in Training. I mean, I guess I just don't really see why some people, like, get off on this type of thing. Like, they want to see the girl's birth.
Yo, this shit dead make me sick.
Certificate to make sure they can goon to her the second she turns 18. They want the fucking hospital records. And I'm telling you
Hell
guys, this
no,
shit is just so PDF coded, where she says, freshly 18, please don't tell my mom. My 18th birthday exclusive shots at 12:01, only available for 24 hours. And it's just one of those things where I don't care if it's technically legal. This is just a disgusting
This
thing
is
for not only her
disgusting,
to
yeah.
do, but obviously for everyone who goes and subscribes to this or looks forward to this type of thing.
Dude,
To me, it's like you
ooh, I wish if she does do that, she exposes everybody that paid for it. Oh my god, I would love to see all those old men, dude. And just start doxing them, you know, doing Twitch, YouTube. I don't condone that, you know what I'm saying? In GTA, obviously, we're gonna play in the server, go after these other players, you know what I'm saying, and yeah, just expose them.
And you need to end up on some sort of list, because
Yes.
you're just playing
Put
on
'em
such
on
a
all type
slippery
of lists.
slope. But apparently, guys,
W
I'm the crazy one, because she says she made $1 million in 3 fucking hours.
That's
$1
cap.
million, Lil Tay just broke the fuck out of OF. And it's just so funny to me that this has now become something to like be proud of. There's like a sense of accomplishment. And in the modern day, there's also this sense like, oh, if it's making money, it's okay. Look, she made $1 million. While everyone else is slaving away, they can't even pay their bills. They don't even have a place to live. They can barely afford the groceries. And then
and this is why I think it's wrong to have all these young girls, not just young girls, any girl, think this is their way out. This is not feminism. This is not empowerment. Yes, it's coming from a guy who has no experience with a girl whatsoever, but still, you know what I'm saying? This is not feminism. This is only, it's like enslaving yourself and objectifying yourself, to be honest. Because now you're putting your body for everybody to see, and they're just paying for it. They don't care about your emotions. You know, they don't care about you. They just want to see your parts. This is not what you should be doing. You know, women, girls, anybody that's thinking of doing one, or, you know, waiting till you turn 18, that's disgusting. Please don't think like that. Please don't go this way. This is not the only route you could go to make a lot of money. There's obviously TikTok, you know, there's Twitch streaming. I promise you, there's always going to be some simp or more ladies to help you out. If you want to do anything else and be, you know, make money like that, please stick to TikTok, you know, Twitch streaming, YouTube videos, vlogs, do whatever, just anything that stays away from this. Please.
And then she finally shares all the money she made in apparently 3 hours. And she shares these alleged numbers, and she got around $500,000 from personal messages.
No way! We are so cooked. Are we for real? 1 million? This is genuinely insane. What the hell? That's what I'm saying. She made 1 million on total subscriptions. That's 500,000 right here. And on tips, I'm guessing tips is like to talk messages. Oh no, messages are down here. What am I talking about? Messages. Oh my god, 486,000. And girls are gonna see this and they're gonna, you know, be more encouraged because she's flexing this. They're seeing how much money it is. It's kind of like with streaming. Everybody sees the big streamers making all the money, and that's where they want to go. Please, once again, you know what I'm saying. I don't care what you think about my ideology. Don't do this. As a woman, obviously as a man either. I don't know what you'd be doing it though. But just don't do OnlyFans, okay?
So yeah, it's essentially just the same thing that we saw with Bad Baby a couple years back. I do think that she was even more successful in her 18th birthday venture. And while I'm sure some of you will disagree with...
So I shouldn't become a male stripper on the side? No! Okay, do not do that, Andres. Do not. Stick to volleyball and part-time jobs.
Something about this just feels like slimy as fuck to me. It feels disgusting. And it's just crazy to see the now effects of someone who was exploited in their early childhood and taught all these bad lessons about life and money and flexing on people and looking down on others, has now chose to in turn exploit herself the very first chance that she gets.
Hey, what did J. Cole say? Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Don't save her. She don't want to be saved. Twin, I'm gonna be working at the hospital soon. Oh shit, hell yeah, we got a med kit. Bro, switch teams. Shout out to you, brodies. Anyway, shout out to Jamari for another amazing, beautiful video. Go check this video out, you know what I'm saying? That's about it for this video. You guys let me know in the comments what you guys think about this. Yeah, it's just crazy, you know what I'm saying? Because I knew this girl since I was young. Yeah, since I was 12. Because when she was 9, I was, what, 10, 11? Well, anyways, just don't do OnlyFans, guys. Think before you do. You're 19, no? Yeah, but she just turned. Actually, I'm not even gonna talk about that. Anyways, this is the end of the video. Like and subscribe. See you guys later.